Hi guys, and welcome to my latest video. I'm just in the car now. I've dropped off a couple of parcels. It's been a little bit more quiet last couple of days sales wise, but then I had a couple of nice sales come through in the evening, which was brilliant. But yeah, I'm now on my way down to the auction house. I went a bit crazy bidding yesterday and spent a little bit of money, but I'm quite excited with the lots that I picked up. So I'm going over there to pick those up now. So exciting times, a lot of listing ahead, and I'll be sharing with you guys what I picked up, what I paid for it, and what I'm hoping to make on it, and it's just to give you another avenue, and just to give you a different view on things in terms of when you're listing items, so and the kind of items you're sourcing to list. So I will catch up with you guys once I've picked up the stuff. Okay guys, I've just been to the auction house and I've picked up my stuff, and typically it started to rain, but I've got a ton of stuff in the back. My back seat and boot are full. Not all of it's going to be high value, but there's a couple of pieces that I'm very excited about that I'm hoping will do well for me, so I'm going to go through them when I get home, and I'll catch you guys then. Okay guys, I'm back home and I've managed to get everything laid out as best as I can. I'm really excited to show you guys what I picked up. First of all, I should let you know how much I spent. I spent in total £436 at auction, which is quite a bit of money, but I'm really hoping that a couple of pieces are going to really pay up big for me, and that won't be an issue. And you've got a little sneak peek in the back of one of the pieces that I'm really excited about. Anyway guys, I'm going to just turn the camera around and show you what we got. Okay guys, this is pretty much everything that I bought at auction. Here's a quick preview there of pretty much everything I bought at auction. I'm going to quickly run through what I bought and how much I paid for it. Now, I'm going to start off along the bottom, and you can see these two boxes full of stuff. You got this box here, which is full of these Geotech controllers and things like that, and then you got another box here, which is full of wires, Geotech wires, and some more controllers, but mostly wires. Now, I paid £5 for that, which is, with fees, is £7.68. One of those controllers should get me back most of that. I've seen people sell Geotech controllers, and there's a few other bits in there. So this was kind of not a great purchase, but it was one of those purchases to kind of get my feet wet, as it were. So and it got me bidding into the auction, so I was pretty happy with the amount. You know, there's a stack of stuff in there. I mean, there's so many, I'm not going to go through it all. Next item I want to show you is this. This is like a Infantry radio. I paid, including fees, £33.79 for this. It's complete with its backpack carrying, like the back. The carrying frame, you've got the rechargeable battery, you've got like the suppression unit, I think, and it also has this extra bag which has got like the headset and other bits in there, which is really cool. So I paid £33 for that. Hopefully I'll get around 80, maybe more back for that, so that's what I'm hoping on that. I want to show you a couple of fails. Now, this is the risk with auctions when you're buying without actually being there. I didn't have time to go around and have a look at the items, so I was bidding blind. I was bidding online. I didn't have a chance to look at the items, and when you're bidding blind, it's a risk. I only spent £2 on this stuff here, so with fees £3.07. Now, for £3 I got this broken BMW CD changer. I mean, it is broken. You can see it's like, that's just like moving around in there, and surely there's meant to be something in there to hold the 6 CD, so it's incomplete, it's not going to be working. And there's this Marantz CD player, and it's broken at the front, it's got a rattle, so these are for the dumps. That's £3 down the toilet. Similarly, I took a chance on this. This is a cast iron sign, but it's a reproduction, and I actually paid £23 for this. So that's a waste of money as well. I'll be lucky to get 20 quid, and then after fees that'll take it down to like 15 or something, so not worth the money at all. So those are like fails, as it were, but it just shows you that even though auctions can be lucrative, they can be also quite risky. Now here's something which I'm hoping is going to pay off. This is from a Ducati. This is an airbox. It's meant Now again, what I'm hoping it's going to pay off. This is meant to be carbon fibre. I think it is because it's got like the pattern on the back as well, and you can see it's pretty used up. It's pretty scuffed and worn, but you can just about make out like the carbon fibre lining there. I think it is carbon fibre though, I'm not 100% sure, so I'm going to have to do some research on that. Now this item here, I paid I paid up on that. I actually spent 30 quid, which is £46, including the fees. I spent 46 quid on that, so God knows if I'll make a profit. If it is carbon fibre, I might make some money on it. But another iffy purchase there, to say the least. That one's a decent purchase, I think, though. This is pretty good. These are some Chubb handcuffs. They're like made in England. Chubb handcuffs tend to fetch around £60 plus, and I paid £22, including the fees, which is pretty good. And then I also bought, let me just get these other handcuffs, also paid £7.68 for these two handcuffs. So I got two handcuffs for £7.68. These are like cheap, made in Taiwan handcuffs, but I should get 15 quid each for those, so not too bad from the £7.68. Not a great purchase, but it was, you know, I bought the Chubb ones and I thought, well, those might be worth something, but there you go. This is a German light meter. I paid £4, and when you add the hammer price onto that, it's about £6.50 or £6.20 actually, £6.14 it is. And that's box. Then it's got like the foam inserts. I should do okay with that. Got an Aladdin paraffin lamp here as well. Now this I paid. How much did I pay in total for that? I paid £8, so it's £12.30 basically. £12.30 including the fees for that one. I'm not sure how much I'll get for it. It's pretty grubby looking, but it looks like a cool piece, but we'll see. It was something I wanted to try out. Here I've got a bunch of KitchenAid mitts and cup holders. Some of them are new, most of them are loose, and I paid for the whole lot there £27. Now the 3 packaged ones I'll be able to sell for about 18 quid each on eBay, so that's not too bad, and I'm probably going to keep a pair for myself, so that's that. Again, £3 including fees got me these. These are really cool. This is just like a rechargeable battery, not worth a lot, but these are argon capsules for the Coravin wine system, and those there's 3 packs there of 3 in a box, so that should be good money. I think you can get about 15 quid for those capsules, if I'm not mistaken. So pretty happy with that. Now moving on to the real kind of meat of the whole auction, the thing that I'm most excited about is this. This is a vintage 1977, I think, ARP AXXE analog synthesizer. Now, I did pay up. I paid 90 quid. Bear with me. I'm just going to have a look at my computer screen and that'll tell me what I actually paid on that. 140 quid, just under 140 quid I paid for that. So £138 basically. It's quite a lot of money, but I'm hoping it's going to get me back about 400 to 500 at least, maybe even more, because I think it is working. I've tested it out with just sticking in some headphones, but I need to really test it out by plugging it into like an amp, either a guitar amp or into my stereo, because it doesn't actually have any internal speakers. It's just as is. It's a pretty awesome bit of kit. Like I said, there's only one for sale on eBay at the moment. The guy's asking like 800 or near offer, and he's got 4 watches, and these have sold at auction for as little as, well, not a little, but they sold for about 470 by going on auction. So considering this is in decent working order from what I can tell, it's in good condition, and my photos are going to be a lot better than everyone else's that has these things listed ever. I'm hoping I'll get some decent cash for it, and plus I ship abroad as well, so I'm hoping this is going to go very quickly and for very good money. So I'm really excited about that. So if that sells for like 500 quid, that's, covers me at least for the auction cost. If everything else was, and then everything else is just going to be profit. But Hopefully I'll get even more than 500, but we'll see. Final piece of, or my final purchase is this. This is awesome. This is a Prince European Tour jacket by Converse. It's made in France. It's from the 1990 Copenhagen tour. If I could just turn it around, I can just show you. Ooh. The tag is really cool. It's got like a really old school vintage Converse label there. It's a size large, made in France. So you can see there it's got like Converse, kind of like a felt embroidery, and there you've got the DKB Concert Promotions logo, and you've seen the back. So I paid £100 for that, so I'm hoping I'll be able to make some money. I think I may have overpaid. I've seen similar things go on eBay at auction for less, but then again, some people are charging silly money. If it's not worth it, I'm just going to end up keeping it because I really like Prince. But really happy overall with the haul. Let me just switch you guys around. You've seen my auction haul. I'm really happy with it. It is a risky business because you're spending out a lot more money. Like I said, I spent 430 odd quid there. I'm hoping that I'll make my profit back on the synthesizer alone. I'll probably make way more than that. I think the radio is going to make me good money. If that Ducati Airbox is carbon fiber, that's going to make me good money. There's good profit in the lot. And the box of controllers will get me some decent money just ticking over. It's risky business in the sense that if you haven't gotten the chance to look at the items, really you've got to look at the items. Auctions are always sold as seen. They don't always accurately describe things. They don't always know what they're talking about. And once you've bought it, that's it. It's yours. So bear that in mind when you go to auction. And be careful not to get carried away and bid too much for certain stuff because it does happen. Really great example is this sign that I showed you guys. Don't want to knock myself out with it, but there we go. But the other stuff I bought I'm pretty happy with. So auctions, great way of getting inventory, and also they're a great way of getting quality inventory because you're not going to find these things at a boot fair very often. Or if you do, I've never seen any of these particular items at my local boot fairs. I may have walked past obviously things like the sign and the light meter and the lantern, yes, but the ARP synth, you're not going to see that at a boot fair unless you're really lucky. A carbon fiber airbox or the Prince tour jacket, not likely to find that at a boot fair going for 50p or £1. So something to bear in mind anyway, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Hopefully this works out for me. If not, I'll be a bit gutted. If you've got any comments or questions about auctions or anything else, leave them in the comment section and I'm happy to answer them. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Thank you for watching.